Howdy y'all, Fuzzy Biker here at Baxter Cycle in the mighty metropolis of Marnia, Iowa, and check out what we have today. This is a real nifty Royal Enfield Continental GT 650 twin. Look at the color on that tank, isn't that just beautiful? This one's got a bunch of extras on it. It's got the white tail cone, nifty seat, white fly screen on the front, LED blinkers, nifty bar end mirrors, lovely, amazing, and great sounding. We're going to hear those in a second. S&S pipes, and check out, blacked out the covers right here too. Let's go take that thing for a ride. Wahoo! I like it already, huh? How about that sound? Let's see what kind of a tight turn we can do here. Beautiful, beautiful. Oh, that sings a good song. Bar and mirrors work fabulous. Hey, we got gravel all over the road down here. You know what? Let's just go down here and see what we can do. We'll do it right here. How does that sound? Do the hillside spin test. Can we get that done? Check that out, huh? Handles like a dream. Handles like a dream. Next time you get yourself to the mighty metropolis of Marnia, Iowa, make sure you get yourself over here to the Derailed Grill right there. Try their Wahoo burger. What a machine! What a machine! Happy. Right up on top of that hill over yonder are a couple of Bigfoots. We call that Bigfoot Hill around here. .648cc engine, parallel twin, single overhead cam, 4 valves per cylinder, air cooled, oil cooled. Check that out, huh? Hey, we got more gravel here. Look at all that gravel. We had a bunch of rain here recently. Puts out about 47 horsepower in stock form, about 39 foot-pounds of torque. That's about 52 newton meters, I believe. Oh, fabulous brakes. 320 millimeter floating disc on the front, dual piston Vibri calipers, ABS of course. Make some noise here. 240 millimeter disc on the rear with a single piston Vibri caliper. Wow, this thing just smokes. I love those pipes. S&S just does so well on this motor. And of course this thing turns on a dime. Those mirrors are so clear. I love these bar end mirrors. They work really well on this bike. Front suspension. The front has 41 millimeter forks with about 4.4 inches of travel. I think that's 109. The rear has a dual shock system with about 3.5 inches of travel, or about 90 millimeters. What a machine! What a machine! 3.3 gallon fuel tank. I think that's about 13 liters, a little more maybe. Wet weight on a hot rod like this is about 470 pounds, about 213 kilograms. It feels a lot lighter than that. Center of gravity is very low on this hot rod. Look at all that gravel. Boy, the sound is phenomenal. And it really just pops, doesn't it? Wheelbase is 55.1 inches, or about 1,400 millimeters. We got to get back on the highway. This is just too much fun. Oh, what a hoot this thing is. Seating position. Well, that's the extreme thing about this bike. You are certainly leaning forward, as you can see. You do have to reach for the bars, but they are low like that. It's got a single seat on this particular bike. You are crouched down. You can slide back. It is wide enough for that. Wow, that thing. Listen to that. And see how easy it turns here? Look at that. Without a problem at all. It just goes like a dream. Comes right to life, comes right to life. Your knees might be slightly higher than your hips, maybe not, at least even, maybe slightly higher. Your heels are definitely back, almost even with your buttocks, I'd say, and quite high up. It is a crouching motorcycle. Definitely earns the name GT. So how's the handling on this hot rod? In the garage, it's light and easy to push around. Like I said, 470 pounds, low center of gravity, does that very well. Around the parking lot, well, you're sitting on top of the bars. You know, it's a little bit of work, but once you get used to it, no issues at all. Around town, the handling is a little tight. You are crouched down, but it does it very well. I'd say the 2-lane blacktops are definitely where it's king. It just eats those up, especially the twisties. Big interstate, just fine on the interstate. It's a little tweaky because of the short wheelbase, but it's a very predictable tweaky, very easygoing bike in that sense. It'll do it just fine. It's really made for sport, especially with a seat like this. And of course, these wonderful pipes. One thing I need to mention is that Royal Enfield had I think it was a $300, maybe $350 accessory package deal on these motorcycles for the month of May, and that was used to help offset the cost of this motorcycle. I think that package might continue into next month. I'm not sure. You have to call Baxter Cycle to find out. I called the Continental GT and the Interceptor about the funnest motorcycle out there to ride. Spin the tire at will, kind of fun. Just a real grin, just a real grin. Hey, if y'all are in the market for a new or used Royal Enfield, get yourself over here to Baxter Cycle in the mighty metropolis of Marnie, or go to baxtercycle.com. Make sure you tell those fine folks that Fuzzy Biker sent you. You know what, let's go take this thing and park it, and we'll get the other camera out and do a little bit of a walk around. How's that sound? Oh man, what a fun ride, what a fun ride. Check that thing out. Isn't that just a beautiful machine? I love the aluminum rims with the spokes. I love the metal. I love the brushed aluminum pipes. I love the white. I love the black. You know, everything just kind of ties. I love the metal color up top here. You know, the chrome pipes going back, the engine, and then you've got all this black through here. Just gorgeous, you know. The black all through here, the black fender on the front. Look at that, isn't that neat? The white fly screen up here. That is just gorgeous. What a gorgeous bike. This color is called DUX Deluxe. I don't know how to say that word. It's in French, I'm sure. Just a beautiful machine. Oh, they shortened the fender in the back too. So LED turn signals, shortened fender. Look at this white tail cone, the special seat. These are my Noru gloves. We'll throw those off to the side. Actually, a pretty comfortable seat. These have been blackened like the side covers. Look at that thing. Isn't that just gorgeous? The RE mirrors. Check that out. Isn't that just, look at that. Isn't that just pretty? Take a good look at that. That is just a fabulous looking tank. I love it. Wow, gorgeous machine. Here's a good look at the brakes over here. That's the 320mm disc. Now that's a floating disc. ABS, of course. Dual piston bibrake caliper. She's really got a lean, doesn't she? We're on a hill here, right here. So check out how this is here. So this is a 6-speed shifter. Direct connection to the transmission. The pegs are far enough back. The shifter has to go back to get to it. On the Interceptor, the pegs are about here somewhere, and the shifter's over here with linkage. So there's no linkages. It's just very direct. I just love all this. This is just a beautiful machine. You know, gorgeous air-cooled engine. Just, you know, so many hints from the past, but yet such a modern motorcycle at the same time. Oil cooler right here, big old oil cooler. And that just a lovely thing. Jumping back here to the back end. You know, it's got the dual shock back end with these little piggyback tanks on it. I love the way this all looks back here. Again, aluminum rims, lighter weight, 240mm disc, swing arm adjuster right here for the chain. I mean, look at that. Isn't that just art, art, art? Very, I hate to say this, it sounds cliche, but very British bike type, you know, very cafe-ish. I mean, just beautiful all the way. Oh, let's jump up here. Twin clocks. So it's got an analog speedometer, analog tachometer. You turn this on, there's an LED fuel gauge down here. There's the odometer right here. Then using this button here, you can go to trip A, trip B, then back to the odometer. Jumping over here to the switch gear, flash to pass right here, high lows, blinkers, horn, of course the clutch right there, kill switch, start switch, gas, and of course the brake lever and the clutch lever. I like those bar end mirrors. Aren't those neat? Check that out. Just gorgeous, absolutely gorgeous. Hey, if y'all are interested in a new or used Royal Enfield Triumph classic British bike of any type, need parts, thingamajigs, doodads, jackets, coats, boots, anything at all, get yourself over here to Baxter Cycle in the mighty metropolis of Marnie, Iowa, or go to baxtercycle.com. Make sure you tell those fine folks that Fuzzy Biker sent you. And you know what? It's a gorgeous day. Look at that wonderful sky. Suns are shining, weather's warm. I'm going to go for a bike ride. Y'all do the same if you can. Get out there and ride, my friends. Wahoo!